Good morning, dear students. Welcome to my channel C.C. Thakur. Today I have planned to start a new chapter that is chapter number 9, which is not there in board exam, but let us just go through the lesson as a overall knowledge, because every knowledge is useful in life. So let's start the discussion of chapter 9, that is Chakshusman Andhava. Here this portion has been derived from Harsacharitam, written by Banabhatta. Banabhatta is a renowned Sanskrit prose writer. To his credit, he has written Kadambari, one of the prose writing, and another is Harsacharit. And it is taken from first Uchchasa, means first section of Harsacharitam, written by Banabhatta. And let me tell you what about this lesson. This lesson is all about the discussion between Brahma and Durvasa, and especially it's a guidelines given by Brahma to Durvasa. In the assembly of Brahma, once upon a time, in the assembly of Brahma, Durvasa was about to chant the mantras of Samveda. During his chanting, there was a quarrel between him and a Rishi. So due to that quarrel, he got angry. He became angry, and that anger led him to do mistake while chanting the mantras of Samveda. So he could not do properly, and he did some mistake in chanting mantras of Samveda, and it was observed by Saraswati. On seeing him doing mistake in chanting of Samveda, Saraswati laughed. Saraswati laughed at him. And as soon as Saraswati laughed at him, he got more angry, and he cursed Saraswati to take birth on earth. And during that time, Durvasa was a very cruel Rishi, cruel sage, and his anger made Saraswati to take birth on the earth. And Brahma was observing this, that Durvasa cursed Saraswati to take birth on earth. So he started scolding. And this portion of this lesson is talking about how Brahma, as a well-wisher of the world, the creator himself, wanted to advise Durvasa in which way he should talk. And here this lesson teaches us how anger is harmful in our life. When a person becomes angry, he cannot judge between what is good and what is bad. He cannot differentiate between two things, whether it is bad or good. So this lesson we need to learn, even though this is not there in our syllabus, but this is helpful in our life. We should not be angry. We should try to nullify, we should try to minimize our anger, and we should try to control our anger. And we will see how Durvasa, after becoming angry, has lost his knowledge, has lost his power of discrimination. That we need to learn, even though it is not in syllabus, but knowledge is required in our life. So that is Chakshusman Andhava. Chakshusman, Dhan hone se dhanavan, buddhi hone se buddhiman, and Chakshu hone se Chakshusman. Chakshusman means having eyes. Andhava, man is like a blind. When man is having eyes, man cannot be blind. Man cannot be called blind. Here, even though having eyes, man is called blind, or he is blind. Why? Because even though you are having eyes, you are not able to see, you are not able to observe, you are not able to discriminate between good and bad. That's why you are called a blind. Here it has happened in case of Durvasa. Durvasa, as soon as got angry, he could not judge how to talk and how to behave with Saraswati. That's why it is called Chakshusman Andhava. Even though having eyes, man is like a blind, or he is blind. And I have divided this chapter into 3 parts. Today we will take up this part 1, and that we will discuss translation. Title is Chakshusman Andhava, even though having eyes is a blind. Who is blind? Man is a blind. Okay. So I will teach very less in each video, because this lesson is difficult, and purposefully board has skipped this lesson from the syllabus. That's why it is difficult, I feel. So board has decided to skip. Now let's see translation. अथ तां तथा सप्तां सरस्वतीं दृष्ट्वा पितामहो मङ्गलपटहेनवस्वरेण आशाः पूरयन् सुधीरं दुर्वाससम् उवाच. Atha means then. Generally, Sanskrit lesson starts with the word atha, means something has written earlier, something has been discussed earlier, so it starts from in between, that's why it starts with atha. Then tam tatham saptam saraswatim drishtva. Then on seeing goddess Saraswati being cursed in that way. Tatha means in that way, saptam means cursed. Saraswati drishtva, on seeing Saraswati cursed in that way. Cursed by whom? Cursed by Durvasa. Pitamaha Brahma himself. Mangala pata hena basvarana. Mangala pata as a drum, auspicious sound. When we celebrate some functions, we hit the drums. Mangala pata with the sounds of drum. Swarana, voice or tune. Asaha Purana, Asam direction. As if all the directions are filled with the sounds of drum. Sudhiram, very seriously, Durvasa Samobasa, he spoke to Durvasa. On seeing Goddess Saraswati cursed in that way, Lord Brahma spoke to Durvasa seriously in such a louder voice as the sound of drum, as if by his sound all the four directions were filled up. This is the translation. I repeat. On seeing Goddess Saraswati cursed in that way, Lord Brahma spoke to Durvasa seriously with the sound as louder as sound of drum, and by that sound as if all the four directions were filled up. This much louder voice he spoke. What he spoke, it is given in this paragraph. Brahman means O Brahmin, na khalu sadhu sevito ayam pantha yenasi prabhutta. Na khalu means really, sadhu sevito, followed by the sages, ayam pantha, this path, yenasi prabhutta, you have started. Yenasi prabhutta. I mean, you are following such a path which was never followed by the wise people in the past. Na khalu sadhu sevita ayam pantha, this path, yenasi prabhutta, you are following, which was never followed by the sages in the past. O Brahmin, the path which you are following was never followed by the sage in the past. Nihamti esa parasthat means later on. Nihamti, it destroys one's life. Nihamti parasthat, later on it destroys one's life. Indriyaso, now he has started, when person becomes angry, what happens, what type of loss he has to bear. Indriyaso samuthapitam hi rajah kalusayati drushtim anakshidatam. Indriya aswa means horses, Indriya means senses, samuthapitam is risen. Rajah, the dust. When a horse runs, after that, as soon as horse goes on or runs, then after we find dust behind the horse. So, Indriya aswa samuthapita hi Raja means dust. The dust created by the horses like senses are like horses here. The dust created by the senses like horses, kalusayati drushtim, it pollutes one vision. When you run after the horse running, then dust ultimately will fall on one's eyes and it will pollute one's eyes. The dust created by the horses, senses like horse pollutes one vision. And what kind of vision he loses? Anakshidajam, as if eyes are not created, as if the eyes are not grown up. Okay, the dust, I mean, you are following such a bad thing that your eyes will not be able to see anything. So the dust created by or the risen by the senses like horses, it really pollutes one vision as if eyes are not grown up. Kiyat duramba chaksuryate, one's eyes are polluted. Kiyat duram means how far one can see. One's eyes are polluted, you cannot see far away. So kiyat duramba chaksu ikshate, chaksu means eyes, ikshate means see. How far an eye can see? Once eyes are polluted, it cannot see far away. Then what happens? Visuddhya hi dhiya paschyanti krutabuddhaya. Sarvan Arthan Asata Satova. Here it is a reminder to Durvasa by Brahma about wise men. How do wise men people take their judgment? Vishuddhaya dhiya, with their pure intellect. Pasyanti, see, Krutabuddha, intellect people. Intelligent people see the things with their pure intellect. Sarvan Arthan, everything. Asato Satova, whether it is good or bad. Wise people observe the things with pure intellect, whether it is good or bad. Bad ho ya good ho. Whether it is bad or good, they see with pure intellect. I mean, their judgment is perfect. Now, let's see next sentence. Nisarga virodhini cha ayam payah pavakara dharma krodha ekatra buddhi. Now, Durvasa has got angry. And another side, dharma, he has followed a good education, he has taken a good education. So it is a reminder for Durvasa that you have taken good education, you are following the path of religion, but on the other hand, you have become angry. So he is showing what happens, what is the relation between anger and religion. Nisarga virodhini. Nisarga means naturally, virodhini means opposite. Naturally opposite to each other. Ayam payah pavaka. Paya means water, pavaka means fire. What is the relation between fire and water? Water can extinguish the fire. Dharma krodha ekatrapati. Dharma means religion, krodha means anger. I mean, the characteristics of religion and anger are naturally opposite to each other as water and fire. The characteristics of religion and anger are naturally opposite to each other as water and fire. I mean, your religion, your anger are just like that. It is just like water and fire. So, nisarga virodhini cha ayam paya pavakariva dharma krodha ekatrapati. The characteristics of religion, between religion and anger are naturally opposite to each other. It is just like water and fire. Now, alokam apahaya katham tamasi nimajjasi. There should be a question mark here. Here it should be a question mark. Alokam apahaya, giving up the light at the back. Katham, why? Tamasi, in the darkness, nimajjasi, you are sinking. Why are you sinking in the darkness? Giving up the light behind. I mean, you are not using your knowledge. So it is just like you are keeping your knowledge aside and you are proceeding and sinking in the darkness because you are following a wrong path. So it is a question to Durvasa by Brahma. Alokam apahaya, giving up the light at the back. Katham tamasin vajasi, why you are sinking in the darkness. Now, according to Brahma, forgiveness should be seen in the characteristics of Durvasa. He is saying, Kshamahi moolam sarva tapasam. Kshama, forgiveness. He really, moolam is the root, sarva tapasam, all the meditation. Forgiveness is at the root of all the meditation. Whatever meditation you have done, whatever the time you have spent for your study in the previous life, so forgiveness should come. So that is not sin. You could not forgive Saraswati. As per her laughing, you started cursing. So what he is saying, Kshamahi moolam sarva tapasam. Forgiveness is at the root of all the meditations that we did not do. Paradosha darsana daksya drushti riva kupita buddhi nate atmadosam pasyanti. Paradosha darsana daksya, those who are expert, daksha means expert, on seeing fault of others. Paradosha darsana, those people who are expert in finding fault of the others. Drushti riva kupita buddhi, polluted intellect. Nate atmadosam pasyanti, they cannot see their own fault. The people who are expert in finding fault at others, that polluted intellect, that polluted mind cannot see their own fault. Okay? You are expert in finding fault at others, so you cannot find your own fault. What mistake you have done, that is not seen by us. Paradosha darsana daksha dushti riva kupita buddhi. The polluted mind, which are expert in finding fault at others, cannot find their own fault. Atmadosam na pasati, cannot find their own fault. I mean, you are unable to find your own fault, so you have found the fault of Saraswati. Ko maha tapo bhara vaivadikata koha pura bhagitam. Again, Brahma is reminding Durvasa Where is your knowledge? Where is the deep output of deep meditation? Ko Mahatapo, great meditation, Bhara, importance, Vaibhadika, knowledge, that are characteristic. Where is the importance of deep meditation? And Ko Purabhagita, and where is the bad quality of finding fault at others? I mean, it is mismatching. Okay. Ko Ko Mahatapa Bhara Vaibhadikata Ko Purabhagitam. Where is your where is the importance of your deep knowledge of deep meditation? Where is the importance of knowledge of your deep meditation? And where is the fault finding at others? Or where is the quality of finding fault at others? I mean, you have left your knowledge behind and you are trying to find fault at others. So these two things are not matching. So now he is coming to conclusion. Atirosana, due to excess anger, Chakshusman andhava, man becomes blind. Chakshusman, even though having eyes, man becomes blind. Atirosana, due to excess anger, Chakshusman andhava, man becomes blind. Due to excess anger, Chakshusman, even though having eyes, andhava, man is blind or he is blind. So he is giving conclusion. So here we came to know, and this page shows the translation of the paragraph which I taught you in the previous slide. It is given in PDF also, or you can pause the video and see it. Otherwise, I am giving PDF. If you have any queries, please contact me. My contact address without fail, and subscribe to my channel. Share it among your friends and like it. That is useful in your future study, for the future study. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice time. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.